Welcome on back in the other round, gang. It's time for some more Total War Warhammer 3 in the next chapter of our Epidemius SFO Grimhammer and Old World campaign, where we are stamping out the final vestiges of resistance from the Plague God's realm, starting with Slaanesh. Let's do it. Base tier towers, we are unafraid. Although we'll lose some on the way in, probably. Oh, they're Nurgle explosion. Those are like a shotgun of phlegm. Excellent. Let's avoid. They've got no flyers, it looks like, so we can just kind of bypass all this nonsense and go drain these two. The Allurus will have less overall health and resistance, so goodbye. Oh yes, the damage. And then we'll just go ahead and activate even more. And we'll just stick near the Allurus here. Fantastic. Epidemius. Waddle on. Oh, there's a whip. It's a bold strategy, that's for sure. Let's bring the Exalteds forward. If they can just yeet their grenades, and that'd be perfect. Oh, here comes a Doom Bolt. You take very minor damage. Send some Box Riders off to the flank. And then I'm thinking, oh, they've got a couple of heroes up here, don't they? Where did the Allura? There's the Allurus. So comparatively to health, you've got 2,000, Anuket has 3, almost 4. Doesn't look like the grenades are doing much. They've got 12 of them though, so we'll let them chuck a few more. Hesitations on where the Allurus disappear off to. You, dearest of Slaanesh. Bounce Gehennas. I mean, they're missing, but anything that gets hit behind is also taking the damage, so I'm not really that concerned. Ah, you know what, let's save. Remove fire at will. Gehennas did a whole bunch of nothing. I thought it would bounce, but it kind of just got stuck in the corner. Which is unfortunate. Alright, let's start clearing these Slangors off the wall then. Hit these Demonettes if possible. Go for the Slangors. Then we'll deploy a few more to assist. And they've all moved in together. It's a bold strategy for sure. Especially when our troops are immune to flanking and I can just set them up in different positions here. What did you cast? That aspect of the Dread Knight? Fools. Here comes another Doom Bolt. That actually... Well, I thought it was going to do something, but it did nothing at all. Alright, Grenade Boys, you're not really doing much. Let's go ahead and halt that. Let the Plague Legions move in. Virulence, and it might slow everyone on top. Nay, but they do have pleasure, even if they're being buzzed clean to death. Take him down, Taliban, take him down. We should have full control of these towers now, so they're not shooting ours, which is great. Oh, these toads got the doors open on them. Fall back, boys, fall back. Cheeky. Not gonna do much, but cheeky. Alright, Gehennas is ours yet again. Let's deploy these two to the walls. And then we will go ahead and reactivate Fire Will. I'm thinking Gehennas will clear this group in a hurry. The toads appear stuck inside the settlement, which is not amazing. We Indiana Jones a few of them. It's not that good of a Cataclysm spell. At least in this circumstance, for sure. Take out these Demonettes. Angels of Decay, flutter right in. Lore of Fire gives us extra melee attack. We can use this. And the Cultist even, I'm not sure why you're here. You're gonna have a terrible time. Grenades away. Is that another Doom Bolt? Very bold. Take to the ladders. They've deployed enough of their own. Now we can summon in the Exalteds. Kill the Chaos Lord with your grenades. Yeah, this is a little bit annoying. Because they're stuck inside the settlement, so we will be losing our Nobles of Narcolepsy, which is a bummer. You'll notice we have named all of our Plague Bearers. Normal Plague Bearers will be the cohorts where our Exalted will be the Legions. Somehow we're still being shot by the towers, even though we could very well control them. To the gates, looks like they let Epidemius in. A bold, if not foolish, strategy. Two lads in guard mode, the grenades flying up and over the top. Yeah, we've got to stop sending units on their own secret agent missions. At this point, we know what's going to happen. Give yourself the curse. Just keep fucking grenades in there. You're gonna kill all sorts. Oh, especially with the Cataclysmic Fire spell, the Magma Storm. Enjoy Vesuvius. Several units outright deleted. The cavalry wanted to charge back in there, took a ton more damage. That's what you like to see. Take out the Hellstriders that are reinforcing. Swarm the walls. Bring the Exalteds down. We can weaken the Lord, not that it's gonna do much. It will pass some healing around. Nice. Slow these chariots. Yeah, we'll help here, and then if any of the units still have leadership, it'll be good to drop in our Plague Ridden. Otherwise, we'll leave them up in the sky. There's some devoted marauders here that need to be cut in half. We did lose the narcoleptic barons, or the nobles, but I think that's just fine. Onward, Toads, onward. Send in the rest of the Exalted Plague Bearers. And if they're all in guard mode, the second they stop pursuing, they'll yeet grenades into their foe. Go take out the last of the Hellstriders. We should have time. Almost. Raids and visitations. Portrait here. And drop in to say goodnight to these spawn. As Hordred's guts are blasted out his backside at maximum velocity. You're not running fast enough, beasts. He needs a hug. This general. And from here, it's a tale as old as time, hunting down the rest of these big squidgy boys who are basically lampreys with arm blades. We're now playing Dead Space. Another heroic victory for Epidemius. We are just mopping. Listen, don't worry about the nobles, they'll be back. They only cost us something like 600 in the first place because of all the recruitment cost reductions we've stacked up in the Abyssal Sump, which is awesome. So if I was to recruit them here, they're going to be costing quite a bit more. We don't get to know. Yeah, 1,500 over in the other province, the Abyssal Sump, it is only 600. So you can see we're quite a few turns later, and let's show you what all has changed. Really, it's not much. We have kind of continued to build up these provinces out on the outskirts that we snagged through Confederation. All of the Confederation debuffs have worn off over time, so we no longer have to worry about it. We just have to put gold into upgrading each of the rotten trees of Nurgle. We'll keep going here with the Titan's graveyards first, but we have quite a few of the military cyclical buildings up and running now, so that is awesome. Once we claimed Arnthapol's Island, it was given back to this Tzeentch faction by themselves, which was not a lot of fun, but it wasn't really that big of a deal. We just raided for a turn, took them out when we had an army, and now we are marching on their final settlement. The Great Spirit Legion is going to be the main way. We drag down the Flying Raven. I guess the Giant Ravens. Ravens tend to fly, Wizard. Missile resistance, casualty replenishment rate, I think just for himself. Let's get into Blight Swarms. We're going to go Armor of Malady and I believe it's Bubonic Buzzers. Oh, that's just for the flyers. Where are the cavalry? Is that Rod Eaters? Here they are. We begin with 4 more melee attack and 6 charge bonus for all of our bouncing boys. Yes, I have to hold back from grabbing more Exalted Plague Bearers, but we will not. Same thing with the Plague Drones, I just do not like them unless they're throwing Death's Heads first. They need to soften up their opponent before they dive in, otherwise they tend to get stuck and die horribly. Yeah, but Windex here, yes, we've sent over a Plague to Rulek, so that now they have less ammunition, their upkeep is increased, and they've got less wins. As soon as Windex's immunity wears off, he's going to receive the same plague. It's going to be so great for him. We did send a cultist on down, and we do have a cult set up here in Grundadrock's Vengeance. The flies are making us some cash, and we do have a pact of non-aggression with Skrulk. We've been playing the political game a little bit too much, signing peace treaties and attacking, because we are in the realm of the Plague Lord. I don't really have anyone nearby, so we can kind of afford to be not trusted as much.
Cultist of the Plague.
I believe that is all the changes. As for our technology, we are here into cyst growth, so we are getting a line of sight whenever plagues are spread. And I think the Locus of Virulence was picked up in the last episode, so we're here moving towards cyst growth. We get extra Nurglings every time plagues are spread to settlements or armies, and we get 150 favor as well. It is extremely nice. Yep, we need to go ahead and rebuild the Isle of Lepers here. Ambush defense chance is very interesting. Income, and I like the Pits of Mutations most, but more infections is more plagues. We're up to 150 of these per turn, which is amazing. Income from raising hit points and armor, or I think hit points and armor for the entire army sounds perfect. All of the scabs are starting to become rock hard. Soon they'll be iron hard and steel hard. Good stuff. And if we need to, we can just send Juan back to go grab some more units. 3 big blue cocks. We'll see. I think we have a chance. The amount of grenades flying is going to be very difficult for them to do anything about it.
Of the Fly Lord.
Yes, we've also set up a cult here in the Crystal Labyrinth, and we'll just continue to set up cults in all of Kairos' settlements as needed. And then we can teleport here with the Ritual of Summoning. We can do that with either, but I'm going to try to be friendly with the Skaven, because some rattling guns hiding behind Exalted Plague Bearers. That sounds extremely impressive. No one is getting through that withering fire of warp bullet and grenade. Well, we do come under attack, and auto-resolve says we're going to body them. A little bit of a bummer. I would have liked to fight that one myself. But we will have plenty of opportunity in the future. And we can continue to raid from them as well. They couldn't continue to, I guess, afford their units, so they decided, well, we might as well try to break this blockade. They failed. Turn 47. Oh, Jawthirster can finally recruit some units. We had a plague on him for so long that was stopping him from recruiting at all. Yeah, he's down to -2. He's probably found some other way to increase recruitment. Swig of Fury. Yeah, breaking them out of the lair of the Magalord is not going to be fun, but all we have to do is really just give them a plague and then watch them wither. Nurgle is dastardly. You just have to be a little bit more patient than I normally am. March stands for Epidemius. And we do have our first Tzeentch incursion. Valmir here. I'm not sure what your plan. Oh, he's going to go fight the Thermitarum. There. The Pearlescent and us are friends. We can just leave them alone. Yeah, come on through. Get a plague. Stay a while. Extending tendrils. I do love how Nurgle plays. 10 more growth into all adjacent provinces. If we could get this maybe in the 7 stones, that'd be better, but we are still upgrading then. It reaches the I guess just the reaches, the 7 stones, and Nahheim. Nahheim. Also, the Pit of Mutation is just giving us more gold. It sounds pretty dang great. And then what we'll do is we'll grab another lord here. Just in case. Ah, we do have Bolragoth. Welcome, sir. Yeah, I think we saw that last time. He's just expensive. You're in charge of defending the Great Tree. It is a most worthy endeavor. I think we'll have his army be mostly flyers. Just kidding, it's going to be beasts. We can work on that, that's no problem. Locus of Virulence, Fecundity, or Contagion. Let's go Fecundity for once here, so that's going to give us a nice heal. Or Venom Spittle. Still has a ways to go to become a Great Unclean One, so we will enjoy the journey. Jawthirster's finally getting to recruit some troops. I kind of want to turn around and deal with Vashnar. These Chosen, I'm not even sure how you're here in the Land of the Plague Lord, but we've got to deal with you. Yeah, Vinris has gone on back to recruit, but he won't be for a turn, so let's just encamp. Ooh, here's an idea. You'll do the encamping. We'll bring Venom Spittle up and hand over all of the normal Plague Bearers. That way they can replenish. We missed one. They can replenish, and then we can just raid. Continue to drop. Looks like upkeep down to... Yeah, their building income has dropped by 100%. So the gold they're making is in the background. Use that to our advantage. While the wand can pick up the heals. We've got a tag team of entropy going on over here, and I love it. Cult upgrade. If it's over here in with the Skaven, we probably should leave it alone. We'll make the gamble. If they like us, maybe they won't tear out our cult.
Let the rods fluid.
Oh, you like the blue rod? Who are you fighting? The Slaughterhorn tribe. Well, what if we just go ahead and join you in that war? 800 gold, that's not much, but we'll take it. And we'll become friends with Pestilence. Lucas, let's go find the Slaughterhorn tribe and give them a headache.
Despair.
Oh, look at the Scalded Delta here. We have the Swamp. Hopefully there's a couple settlements. Yeah, you've got Bulgar County and the Swamp Eater Camp. Oh, this map is so cool. Decomposing swamp is gold. Is this the only place we're allowed to build it? Surely not. Here at the Eternal Swamps we can grab. Oh, it's only for basic. This is one of the higher tier Garden of Blight. So let's go for it. The microbial block. More money is more better. And then Valmir should have a plague soon. They'll all share. He currently is suffering from a plague. Let's send one through the Realm of Siege. So the Great Tree here, we shall melee defense. And now let's go construction time increase, construction cost increase, and movement range decrease, and increase that spread. We must select a target. Yeah, I think the target is the Great Tree. Increase the spread, it's going to be for 10 turns. 50% spread sounds fair. We send this on through to go meet the Zinchians. Through the sea lane. Alright. And another 5-minute intern. Here, let's see if we give you any troops. One Plague Bearer does not an army make. The good news is, as the game goes on, we actually should have shorter turns because of how many factions are going to end up getting destroyed. Although if they also have those settlements resettled, it'll slow right back down again, so it'll be probably actually an extreme increase. No, never mind. No, what am I thinking? Onward, Marcus. Meanwhile, with Epidemius, I'm thinking this is going to be an easy auto-resolve. Jawthirster's fight is going to be kind of tough. And then Vashnar is just stealing an absolute ton of gold. I think should he choose to attack anywhere, he just loses. So what we do is we raid. Yeah, those were the only Pox Riders we had, and unfortunately, they now sleep with the fishes. I guess we will pick up one of these plague drones. And if I must, we'll pick up another Exalted Plague Bearer. Oh no, how many legions do we have? This is going to get confusing. We are up to Legion 12. It's a little scrap. Oh, I guess that doesn't work. We must name you personally. Legion 12. And we march. These will be the Angels of Atrophy. We'll steal money from Jawthirster here, who is currently also taking attrition, just because he deserves it. He's afflicted and he's prodromal. Oh no, sir. Yeah, we'll also go ahead and just send a plague on to the Slanesh faction too, so you'll get your -10 defense, your -20 armor, and you might as well lose some recruitment capacity. Cultist. Go teach Kylus a lesson. Yes, the plague has been spread successfully. The Isle is as septic as it should be. See, they're replenishing nicely. Now, this turn they will be doing some recruiting. At the Plague Moon, we have to deal with a heap of horrors. Oh, they've got two flying flamethrowers. It's not a good time.
Leave me to my manipulation.
Yeah, once again, we need to try to get them to come outside of the settlement to us, so we'll just raid, force them to lose all of their income. Oh, there's corn lads here too. Who are they chasing? Cult of Mirrors. You're in the wrong territory, sir. You should leave. Oh yes, in Bolragoth, you are going to be renamed. Thanks to Big Matty. Your name shall now be the Boogie Boogie. And he shall deliver the bonk of Nurgle. And you know what Great Unclean One isn't surrounded by all the Nurglings? We'll just give you those. And yeah, just stay in the Great Tree. The only way to the realm is, I believe... I don't think Oxiato can travel this path. He might be able to, and if he can, man, we're gonna find out the hard way. For Nurgle's visitation. A random plague will be given to every settlement and army in this province upon completion. Can we give that to other areas? No, it requires our army to be there, and it's in enemy territory. Okay, then we'll Venom Spittle. You get the visitation. I don't really need you. Oh, you can still move. Alright, well done, Venrus. 250 growth down to the Graveyard of Titans. And then I think we save the Pestilent Growth for our next attack. With one of these two armies. Alright, most excellent. We pass. Yeah, a whole bunch of lords haven't moved. I wouldn't mind having the cultist just make sure you're still finding new territory. If we can locate Torox, that'd be preferable. There's a Swamp Eater camp.
Soon, our father wills it.
And then, Carmen, can you set up another cult yet? Oh, you can. Oh no, you're our plague boy. Drop that off here with Torvum.
I shall sow.
Torvum gets a plague. Now I'm hoping that spreads to the settlements. I probably should just handed it to the settlement first. Ah, we got 12 turns. Okay, that's gonna be a long time. Well, go stand next to the capital of Kairos. That way we can teleport right there when he's least expecting. It's a Christmas miracle. We actually made it into the Surging, so we have 20 research rate. Yes, the Father's gift turns him now into a spawn of Nurgle instead of Nurglings, and then we have 20% additional missile resistance for our Legion and cohorts. And also extra Tallyman's Blades. Yep, extra summons of just Exalted Plague Bearers wherever you want. We've already seen 2 of them as all you need to kill a Greater Demon of Khorne pretty much in a snap. Oh, hello, Vagnar. See, that makes things fun. I can put you down in a heartbeat. Although I shouldn't get distracted. The AI knows I'm very easily distracted. Septic Isle is ours. Sorry, Holstar. Not today. Let me auto-resolve him. We beat the smack at it. I'm sorry. The 12th Legion must fall. No, absolutely not. It's not an eagle, it's a crow, but the crow shall march on. The headphones go back on for this battle. I don't want to attack this side one of these attempts. Actually, we're going to this time. See how the opponent responds. So all of the Legion, we'll just throw them in wherever. Oh, I see. Wherever we're allowed is right here. So let's go 3 and 3, so they're hopefully a little better organized. They can march in and column. Ish. Toads, we'll have you go up front. Hawks Riders, even though we have learned that we should not send them off by themselves. If they're going to go in, they're going to roll with Epidemius. So let's instead make the Slanesh Corrupted think we're attacking that right flank. The fool shall be surprised. You two, slink on round to the gatehouse. Ah, not sure what all that dark magic is, but I'm sure it's dangerous. Here, you go punch down this explosive tower. You go help. You go throw grenades. I don't think we have the range to throw them up and over the walls. That would be hilarious. Alright, you get away from the towers. Thank you. And we'll send these 3 cohorts up as well to deploy the ladders. It's 3 sets of ladders. And then you 2, I guess all 3 ladders over here. Get moving. Should be far enough apart, it's not going to cause any issues. We'll wiggle the stick of Forbidden-ification. The forbidden rod has been stroked. Much to Holstar's disapproval. Yep, chase him around and throw grenades at him. He's a huge target, and she'll be easy to hit. Let me go ahead and pause real quick while we thank the folk for stopping by the premiere. Thanks provided, let's get back to the murder. Yes, keep throwing your grenades. Holstar deserves this all. You know, we don't deserve is being shot by these towers. You guys need to move more quickly than that. Good grief. And we thunderstorm here. 100% chance of death. Magical towers are mean. Go figure. I'm just desperately running around trying to dodge. Okay. We're gonna lose the Pox Riders for no reason. They just suppressed by the walls? Have to be. 40% less speed. Alright, we're around the corner, shouldn't be taking any more damage, but that doesn't mean they're not gonna decide to disintegrate away to nothing. Excuse me. We get pavaned. If we got pavaned, these two are probably dead. Go for the heals. This is frustrating. I know we didn't give them any attack orders, so they must have just got pavaned in. Unfortunate. Thankfully, though, Kevin the Filthy is going to be immortal. He should be immortal. The gatehouse is destroyed. That's all kinds of unfortunate. Kevin the Filthy died for no reason. Did get the cast off before he's gone, thankfully. Yeah, it's pretty lame. He'll be back, but no reason to lose them like that. And all of our units are kind of stuck and confused. As you'd expect. Yeah, all of the Exalteds decided to ignore their orders and just stop moving. And there go the drones. The insistence on just running around like a chicken with your head cut off is pretty funny. Okay, so what are you all doing? Why did we have... I must just misclicked. And he's got Pavane, so... drive the leader away. And we can just waddle straight on in. Alright, Hug Team, let's move. If their lord somehow gains enough wins to cast another Pavane, we will be in trouble. Go unit of Exalteds here. Wait, actually, let's slow you down. Grenades into the Soul Grinder. Guard mode, so you'll continue to throw them even if engaged in melee, and he's just gonna run away as well. I mean, there's not a lot you can do. They're immune to flanking, keep throwing your grenades. Hug Team, follow them in. Wants to attack us, but can't. And because we are completely immune to flanking, good luck. Did push Epidemius right out of the gates, which is kind of funny. Hug Team, you move in to save the day. Can we throw some grenades right over the beast's head, please? Answer to that question appears to be a very hefty no. Come on, Epidemius, drive the blade in. Keeper of Secrets is just kind of hovering. And down they fall. Now, where'd that Allure disappear off to? Here's a cultist, but they're just gonna run around, so instead we'll just sit here and hut grenades. Way better use of our time. Inability to heal the beast is not gonna be great. They naturally should, as long as we get them some support. In. You as well, Cinnamon. And the Allure is disintegrating away. Not that we really expected a whole lot better. Gotta kill these spawn first. Go in mode, and then we'll just... That works out, doesn't it? Have them turn around. Let's have these two Exalted start moving on top of the walls so they can chuck their unholy hand grenades in. Geese, the gatehouse is so destroyed you're not even allowed up there anymore. Marauders are getting torn in half. Let's go deal with Hellstriders that are waiting to reinforce. Virulence and another explosion. Start throwing grenades, Plague Bears. We'll break this flank. The Angels can come back over and clear the walls. Grenades into the spawn, everyone else take out the infantry. Once the leadership breaks, you can just roll into these devoted marauders. Everything else is going to stay back here. Not that it will keep them alive. Drones butcher everything on the walls, and that is a pretty clean victory, except for the Pavane healer. Oh man, well, I mean, at least our Angels of Atrophy return. Hate to see the Plague Ridden gone. Hopefully you're not fully dead. We'll see in just a moment. Oh, please, not slain. Wounded. Wounded is fine. He'll be back. That just is all of our spellcasting all at once. Epidemius is now just a brick. A very hefty brick, but just a brick. Rot Eaters makes the Pox Riders a little bit better. We only have the one. We need to get rid of these bouncy boils and the hopping hippocampi, but we will. We will. Nothing but blood. Actually, what are the stats? 44-27. And we have 47-57. We never skip leg day. They only do arms. That's a shame. Oh, I want to take this fight so badly. It's going to be brutal. Let's trade. Let's say these Plague Bears for these Exalted. And then we'll keep... No. There we go. Perfect. Make it match up. And then... I actually think we do attack the settlement. Does it have the good walls? Maybe not. Rhythm of Immortality. Invulnerable. No, we can't have that. So inside, they've got the 2 burning chariots. It's going to be a case of, can we kill the casters before they blast us to pieces? Both of you in Nurgle stance. And then we'll hopefully, can we... Let's hear you. Don't you disrespect me. Attack! Before we do though, let's make sure we've got good abilities. Wand of Jet, you've got. Wailing Banner, Nurglish Mutant. That's just damage. In this instance, damage is not the deciding factor. It's closing the gap. Oh, you don't have a Wand of Jet. Let's change that. Then Kevin, his Trickster's Helm didn't do him that well. Let's give it to you. And Epidemius we will steal the Gambler's Helm from. And that should work out. Unless we lose, and then we lose that armor. And I'm going to be cross. Pestilent Growth on the main army. Again, the melee damage reflection is nice, but it's not the major factor here. It's, can we put grenades on target before they can kill our legions? Oh, the flamethrowers. It's a lot of flamethrowers. Auto-resolve says we win. I tend to believe auto-resolve. Success comes with the depths of a petri dish. It's a great mouth in the middle of the settlement area, the map. Excellent. So, Cogratries, what do you have? Metal spells. We will lead then with the Nurglings. Anyone can survive a couple of metal spells? It's them. Also, they're not terrible at dodging them. Behind them shall be the manipular formation of our plague grenades. Yeah, we'll do that. And then you two can be further back. Dealing with flankers. And the many just normal cohort plague bearers will be on our flanks. Lead the charge. Our herald is not very fast, but that'll be alright. Forward. Yeah, a Spirit Leech here and try to waste Winds of Magic with the others. Since we're not going to be able to close the gap over here before the reinforcements arrive, we probably just want to take the best position on the map and let them come to us. Try to jam them up as much as we can. Double up on the Spirit Leeches here. Yes, cast spells at my Nurglings. You won't. Get right outside of range. Love to see it. No fallback. It doesn't cost that much for them. Normal speed, and we'll swoop you lot around. There's the first Spear Leech. Drop the ghoul. Oh, I did it way too soon. Whoops. That's full cooldown. All it did was drain the barrier. That's too bad. Well, I'm not concerned. Blob fight against flamethrower troops. What could go wrong? Except everything. Beat this up. You going to waste more Winds of Magic or not? There are a lot of pretty quick units here. Caught me napping. Draw them back up. Yeah, it's all kinds of obnoxious. Forward with the legions and the cohorts. The burning chariots cause an amount of problem that is frankly tough for us to deal with. Alright, good news is secondary armies here. I just didn't realize. Forward. Here for more death spells. And they're content to wait on us. How much barrier do 2,000? Burning chariots are concerning. They're waiting on us to come towards them. I'd rather not, though. If we can lead with the Exalted, it's just we end up getting them dropped by spells, that is going to be miserable. See who we can draw towards us. And dodge it a little bit. I'm glad to see the overcast. Come on back in, that's where the range is. Keep wasting their wins.
Heralds of Nurgle.
Does need to be overcast to actually reach. Well, who has the least barrier then? Let's hit the Metal Wizard to let the actual spell run through its function and then reduce cooldowns.
Putrefy.
Our barrier is stripped. Oh, and they just run.
Walking rot.
No, get back here. We got another one. Did I hit the wrong unit? Oh, wizard. This is disappointing to the max. Oh, that's frustrating. Well, that's what I get. They just kind of chuckling at the damage to their barrier for sure. Front a bit. I mean, it hurts a little, but how much is the overcast version of that? It's pretty expensive. Yeah, he's wasting about as much wind as I am.
Heralds of Nurgle.
Smacked by some more fire.
Obey.
Just waddle out of range. The flank of the flyers is kind of funny. There is a burning chariot up there, so let's prepare.
Rot bearers. March.
Alright, fall back. Keep falling back. Fear Leech.
Tainted one.
Fear Leech.
Deep
Nurgling's charge. Get the Blue Horrors and the Forsaken. Our Nurglings got deleted. We did kind of expect it. Get the Burning Chariot right out of the sky if we can. Move in. You hate to see this damage. Burning Chariot's gone now. Get after him. Kill the Burning Chariot as quickly as possible. Start sending in those reinforcements. Must disrupt as many of the opponent as possible. Heals here, that is a Dead Cockatrice. Fear Leech. We can just double layer that. And Venris is doomed. Go disrupt the Exalted Pinks. Charge him in. Heals on the giant. Got to try to missile duel with the pinks. And giant's running, that's gonna be all the friendly fire. Good grief, boys. Forward, forward, forward. Must distract the Flamers of Tzeentch, or we are very dead. There's a Spear Leech target. Sorry, your Desinora. You waddle a little bit too close to that Nitro. Get the Flamers. March, Plague Bearers, march. Disrupt the back line where possible. As long as we get close enough, our Unholy Hand Grenades are better than Pink Horror Fire. Just getting close enough, that's the struggle. I'm a chase. Blow that cultist down, and we'll have you also pursue. Excellent. Anyone who's not doing anything, find a Tzeentch target and punch him in the jaw. And turn and Spirit Leech this idiot. One good swing should see him dead. Sorry, Tzeentch, not today. Spawn of the Woods are losing to Plague Bears all day. Well done, it's just the mutated starfish. Thought we'd lose that battle? Never. Never worried even a little bit. Well, normally you don't expect to waddle into Warp Flame and come out that unscathed, but hey, here we are. 2 rolling pus balls explode, and that's just about it. We'll replenish, and then this settlement is ours. I said we'd do a time skip, but these battles have been fun enough that it hasn't really been needed. Victory over Tzeentch, and we've got Honored Guest. An immunity to Nurgle Realm attrition permanently. Discarded state is permanent. You don't get to know what discarded does, but we'd prefer not to be discarded. Auto-resolve losing nothing. Sweet. That should be the end for All-Seeing Eye. Argus the Plague Moon is mine, and we'll simply grab the Pit of Mutation, as well as our economy building, the Microbial Bog. Wait. Frees us up to wipe out Jawthirster, and finally, think about invading the realm of Tzeentch. Wait a second. Did Oxyatl get taken out by Labaris? My goodness, he did. Oh, fighting the Tomb Kings will be interesting. We've now waned below the surging tally, but that's alright. We'll be fine. We're now making basically a plague a turn worth of infections, which is amazing. Yeah, let's send one down to Labaris. We benefit more from others having plagues. Let's go for attrition, upkeep increase, and we'll say you lose some winds of magic too. Seems great. Enjoy the increased spread. Up to 59%. Summons Cultist. Lothar, go deliver the plague. Mangrove Port might be the best place. It'll depend on how many are in the area. Oh yeah, let's give it to King Salek. He can spread the plague. Stack ahead. So plague spread. We get vision. Ushabti. Ushabti are cool. They're one of my favorites. Yeah, Jawthirster hopefully is going to be just an auto-resolve, and then we just get to build up it. I think it's 19 settlements here. 19 provinces. So 20 total, with the Lair of the Megalord. 20 really, really strong provinces at that. Let's go Blessed by Blight ×2 here to drop upkeep for the entire army by a pretty good margin. Recruitment cost reduction as well. Venom Spite. Spittle. Yeah, you'll do the same thing. Blessed by Blight. Cheaper armies are cheaper armies. And then we commandment up at Argus. I'm thinking if anything, we just need Yield, Plague Gods. Pasture for more gold. Pasture here. No, we'll go Cults because of the amount of corruption of the other gods. And then Plague Gods Pasture for just about everywhere else. 10% income across the board. Oh, turns out Khalida didn't like having plague spread in her lands. Let's see if she can traverse the plague bridge. If so, we might be in a bit of trouble. The visitation of Nurgle is done. I like that took the full turn. Yeah, plagues for everyone, but we've already defeated our opponent. Granted, we do have the tally up, so that's 10 additional research rate, and Nurgle's Ascendant. Nurgle is the only Dark God at the moment that owns the entirety of their realm, which is cool. Yeah, I can't tell if she can reach us or not. Oh, the portal's open. Hang on, that didn't seem healthy. Right, Oogie Boogie. You need to go over there into the worm reaches and make sure no mummies pour through.
Nurgle's beloved.
Mummy issues need to be something we are dealing with, not at all. We got a Beast of Nurgle and, let's say, 5 Nurglings to start. I think we also do want to just continue to upgrade our settlements around the area. 1300 would be best if we could get another fight. Epidemius, can you reach? No. No, but I mean the Plague Chosen and Venom Spittle can get in position pretty easily. We do have the Barons of the Bog. Those can join Epidemius. And a reason to remove anything. Oh no, they can't because it costs a little bit too much to recruit them. So let's break them in with the Plague Chosen. Recruited for 1200. Nice and cheap. And then let's go ahead and send a plague through to Horn's Realm. Construction time increase, less growth, and some Nurgly corruption. And we'll summon that in. Bridge of Fools, or swelling bowels for corn. 43%. And Ordred, you move through this portal. Go find some friends. We can Nurgle's Visitation again. I don't think there's any reason for that. Let's get exponential growth going in the Wormed Reaches. And then the Blessing of Nurgle. Titan's Graveyard. Oh. Does that have to be with an army? It does. Oogie Boogie, you get the blessings. Enjoy.
Decay lifts my...
Lucas, we found the Hagrafe faction. The pig jousting grounds. What does Pig Barter give us? I think this is regeneration for Rotflies. Yeah, so good. Rotflies all get to regenerate, and then Plague Toads have more recruitment help. Vestigax. Yeah, as soon as they move on, we may just yeet Festus, or Epidemius rather, into the Labyrinth. Attacking the Impossible Fortress directly may also be a good idea, but then we can get teleported up on by everyone. There are all sorts of choices to be had. Don't want to kick off any wars yet. We want to be fully ready. Alright, that's all of the heroes moved. We'll zoom back to Epidemius. Who is not replenishing very much at all, is he? Nurgle Corruption isn't much here, so we'll just swap to Summoning Stance and boost said Nurgle Corruption. Then we pass. They had an army here, but I think it ran off. Oh no, Vashnar's conquest is gone. Maybe the Khorne faction chased him off. The lands of Nurgle are coated in pus-filled protrusions. Many simply explode in a noxious shower of filth. But from the most bulbous are birthed fresh legions, extra Nurglings, and favor. This was the... Yes, even more plagues. This was the technology I was waiting for. Now we're just gonna get a bunch of cash for no dang reason. Also, have an income of at least 6,000. What happens if I just take, like, these plague bearers and disband them? Maybe if we also, maybe if we capture the lair of the Megalord. Yeah. We declare war on Jawthirster. He's around here somewhere. Not that it really matters. We will surround the lair. Bring in our many reinforcements. Both of you join. Epidemius could use your assistance. I do like that it's still a close victory somehow. Click. And we lose a ton. Almost equal to them. Doesn't matter, the settlement's mine. We lost money. Now, never mind. We're fine. That finishes up that mission up to 6,800. We get Death's Head. Really, this skull filled with Nurgle's most virulent poxes and sealed with blood-laced wax explodes when thrown at the enemy, showering them in filthy pus and rot. We do love filthy pus and rot. Epidemius, I think you need a blight boil. Death's Head. Give you back your helmet, although you're kind of fine. Give you a dragon helm because the others could use it more. Another standard of Chaos Glory, if we must. Secondary armies go hunt down Slaughterwing. He spreads plague, but I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of him. This means Jawthirster's out and about somewhere.
Children of plague.
Because the faction's not gone. Well, we will go apparently nowhere. And he's out of range. That's not good. Venom Spittle, you go make sure you can help in case they're attacked. Any crazed blood moose. Body eaters for our Fox Riders.
Good for destruction.
Do some combining. Or We send them all the Venom Spittle, and then just let you recruit more. And you could use some Beasts of Nurgle, enjoy. 5 Nurglings, and then let's say... No, that's full army, that's full army.
Serve Poxfather.
And then we'll go ahead and take,
Go.
in exchange, the Pox Legion.
Pox.
And quickly give Venom Spittle. You've got 1 extra opening for another cohort.
Obey.
Now we gotta figure out what number of cohorts we're up to. Up to 18.
Much death.
You know something, gang? I think I'll add in the cohort names in the next episode. Those that survive get to be added to our list. It's a good compromise down the middle. Microbial Bog here. I'm here for 6,000 gold a turn, too. Means we'll be getting to upgrade all 20 of our settlements rather quickly. I'm removing this because if they decide to tear it out, we lose a little bit of gold. I can't have that. Where are you going? He's hunting down Taurox, wherever Taurox is. Let's go down this way, see if we can find anyone else to make deals with. Or spread plague, too. The Dark Elves tend to be pretty good at staving off plague. Same thing with the Undead. Just due to their own corruption. Fattening Seeds. Even more surplus for newly captured settlements. I think that'd be up to 3, as long as Epidemius was claiming it. Cycle time for military buildings, and then we'll actually get back to upgrading our military. Which, truthfully, is doing fine. They're doing so fine. Ordreds arrived in the realm of Khorne. It's a Minecraft realm. The Shattered Causeway. Looks like Khorne has no control over his realm, as he enjoys. Jellyhole now has a new plague. We could send another one through if we wanted. None of these are really great for our provinces, but again, we perform better by sending plagues on to others. For the Wormed Reaches, let's grab ourselves yet another plague that drops campaign move range. For Laboris, ammunition and income. Increase the spread and summon.
Do not fail thy sickly vessel.
Cultist.
Each new plague is a gift. Undead, be thankful.
Of despair.
It's a cannon. It's basically like the American Ninja Warrior run-in, but so much more disgusting.
Fly, Lord, forgive me.
Oh look, a new king to give a plague to. King Salek is already struggling.
Forbid this.
Okay, no, he can travel up the chute of doom. Well, we'll be waiting for you. And we'll bring in some expendable regiments of renown. They were almost free. That's insane. Oh, they are pretty much free here. Great. We'll grab ourselves a Chaos War Shrine of Nurgle, and we can afford 4 Exalted. They're free. Well, how about that? A free army. Bring in some fast movers, and then what else for the rest? Probably some flyers. We can deal with the carrion or anything else in the back lines. Hey, that's brutal. I mean, so is our hit to our economy, but acceptable. Acceptable. We have to be in enemy territory for the visitation of Nurgle. Alright, well. Let's give the commandment over to the lair of the Maggot Lord. Commandment of the pasture. And we own all of his realm. We just need to destroy now Court of Labaris and the Caravan of the Blue Roses. So, our area is claimed. Now we can start marching on the realms of man and other mortals. Jawthirster one's piece. You don't even have any settlements. Sure, whatever gold you got, give it here. Well, our one possible ally in Tzeentch's realm is now gone, which, I mean, that's something we kind of expected, right?
Embrace
Probably not a bad idea for us to start our invasion there, then.
first.
At this obsidian plant, it is on an area that we should be able to kind of march out from without too much trouble. Tzeentch can get around better than we can, but that's not that big a deal. Back home! Plus, we have an invasion of Labaris to worry about. Yeah, we'll take on the elves also when we have some actual artillery. Any of the soul grinders of Nurgle will even the odds pretty aggressively.
I do.
If not, just tipping them purely in our favor.
March.
King Joramun, how about you enjoy a plague too? The problem with being so close to Nurgle's realm is you get all sorts of lovely fun. Your skin's liquefying, some skin you have left, and Joramun's brain's inflamed. I don't think either of these would work very well on Tomb Kings.
No wondrous day.
Just a thought. Alright, I give you your then plan is to just sit here and wait for them to attack us. We'll send one army each direction here, so I think Venom Spittle will be the one that we send towards Tzeentch's realm with the Great Three. That's more infections a turn. This turn I'd like to pick up some more economy. So the decomposing swap here, perfect. And then Epidemius, you just need your hero back, and he should return in 5 turns. That's actually a long time. There's Jawthirster. He's raiding. Listen, buddy. All I have to do is give you the attrition plague. And you're pretty much doomed. So enjoy. Summon the cultist. And then Hargroth, you go give that to Jawthirster. Oh, he's immune. For 2 turns. We'll give it to Jawthirster soon.
Cultist.
He can't recruit any more units. This is all he's got, so... should be fine for us. Anyone get Nurgle's visitation? No.
I bring the plague in.
The upkeep reduction or not, I would like to actively try to make some ground against the Tomb Kings here, so we'll march out onto the bridge and see if that doesn't break our game.
Feet sores ache so.
Pestilent Growth we can use when we're down here in the fort. In fact, I'll probably arrive and then kick in Nurgle's visitation. There will be so many Tomb Kings. And Epidemius. We do have a special hatred for Slaanesh. So maybe we send Epidemius through to deal with Slaanesh. We could also cross the Green Sea, full of algae, and then attack. Because we have to take out the Blue Roses. They might do a good job of getting them knocked out, just knocked out themselves by the Dark Elves. So I think we focus on Slaanesh with Epidemius. Let's get moving. Our Plague Chosen, I will have him just keep an eye on Jawthirster. You have a warning. Do not trespass on our territory, and if you want to declare war, and we'll just deal with you. Epidemius, I think we'll give you the Pestilent Growth. You could be full health before we go through the portal. Yep. Perfect.
Welcome.
Oh, does Skrulk also want to declare war? Well, the number of rats in your settlements will make for great test subjects. Bring it on. Ask not for whom the death tolls, it tolls for these ogres. They did. Instructor for the Oogie Boogie and the Blood Satyrs have ignored our trespassing warning. Guess we get to kill them. That's how that works, isn't it?
Make Lord Forgive me. I cannot.
Lucas, let's go see who's this way. The tidal flats
Requires
do like salt. That allows us to get units for free. Yeah, 30% less recruitment cost, coupled up with a couple other items here, and we're doing pretty good. Yeah, the exponential growth. Recruitment cost minus 50%.
The fly master.
We need another hero. Do we have access to more? Oh, plague ridden. I think we'll pick up. Boogie Boogie, what casting do you have, buddy? Nurgle. Let's pick up Death. Death. Blessed Malady or Weeping Sores. He's got lethal poison. I'm thinking we pick up both. In the same province, actually. And then... well, we get some Chaos Sorcerers too, but those are mortals, and mortals are weak and unclean. Weak and unclean both. Let's balance between our settlements to make sure we are keeping replenishment and upkeep. Replenishment high, upkeep down. As soon as you're no longer immune to plagues, you are very... actually, is he already immune? Or his immunity already is up, rather? Nope. It's not. It's just not showing on the map. Okay, well, I think Epidemius, even without a hero, we go for broke. Through to the realm of Slaanesh, we have to teach Slaanesh a lesson. Oh, well, hang on. We'll teach Slaanesh a lesson while combining these. Oh, it's the legions. Okay, which of the legions is brand new? They've got to go. Down by 1. Down by 2. Should fix itself, but until it does... Bringer of Pain. You're gonna deal with Jawthirster soon. He's down to 7 troops. He attacks anywhere he's dead. He just has to decide he no longer wishes for peace. And would you look at that? We've arrived! The Veil of Creatures. Who are you? Unfettered Corn? Well, Corn. I'm going to have to teach you a lesson. Tier 3 and no walls. The lesson is death. Unfortunately for you. Waddle, 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 waddle. Into the many spires. And if we only attack Corn's faction for a little bit, we are going to gain Slaanesh's favor, which I think is cool. To the beasts. Everything here causes fear and terror, so we're not going to worry about that at all, and we will handle this battle ourselves. And the Wheel of Murdercality lands on the Lore of Beasts. Well, we're going to go ahead and attack the same place we always do. Alex Legion. Get ready to march. We hit the wall with the swarm of Plague Bearers. And follow it with the Exalted. Yeah, we'll just keep the hopping ones away for the time being. Beast of Nurgle up front with Epidemius. And since there are no flyers here, the Angels of Decay can flutter right in and just yeet grenades at whoever they want. Let's do it. And I guess they do have the cannons, but we've seen how well the cannons do against the Rotflies. Skull cannons struggle a lot. Move in. The toads advance as well. They can actually be a target. Rod flies are getting shot up, but they're fine. We'll just fly this direction, and then we'll cut back in after the skull cannon. You missed. Team 1 has been deployed, and then we have the Blight Boil for all of these poor unfortunates that try to clump up around us. Dodged all four. They're like unholy X-Wings. Insert copyrighted Star Wars music here. Oh, dodged them all. Green leader standing by. Volley. Terrible volley, boys. Keep up the volley. That's actually working out decently. Ladders have all been deployed. I don't know if we need to increase melee attack just yet, but here we are. They can't get a good angle on us either. I realize skull cannons are not as good as rot flies, I think. They miss every time, which is unfortunate. All the flailing around is very useful. And other Star Wars songs. Take the walls, plague bearers, take the walls. Youth recharge. Oh, we've only got the one of Tallyman's blades. But if we deploy it after they've decided to come after our beasts, then they're gonna struggle. Oh, where did the cannons go? They're gone already. It's a darn shame. Now you've made Epidemius mad. Good idea. Odie's move in. Let's break down these gates. As soon as you're here, we'll have you start chucking the grenades. I must have given an attack order last time and then just forgot about it, and that's how they died. Finally figured it out. Plague drones. Go kill the Blood Reaper. He is in fact lacking in any kind of anti-large. They can just pretty much hit whoever they want with those grenades and do all the damage. Blight Boil right here. Not moving the infantry off the walls was clever. Won't keep them safe from this shower of pox. Hold. Drones, go ahead and get you back up in the air so you can redeploy. All the bloodletters that look like they have their Hellblades active. Probably good, that's gonna do them. Move in. You two exalteds go to the walls, everyone else. Advance. Escalade and set up behind. Knock out these flesh hounds. They're a little bit exposed. For their own good. Ooh, it was a fake. Those are exalted. Moving in that direction is a bad idea. Yeah, funnily enough, the gatehouse is not captured yet. It's the way it's gonna be. Horn detonates again, doing very piddly amounts of damage. Let's kill these exalteds. And then have the drone go drop in and save the day against these bloodletters. Are they climbing and deciding not to any longer? We're climbing. They changed their mind. It's a lot of work being a plague bearer. Winter aren't really doing that much, but once again, Corrin gets torn apart piecemeal. You surround one of our units, and we get to then surround you. It's the only way we can. spinning. That's a neat trick. Blood God excised from the realm of the Dark Prince. As per usual, we turn a difficult win into an easy one. It'd be better with... Oh, we've been noticed. Not that it really matters. Poisoner, we won a battle in an area of attrition. We will eventually, I think, get corrupted by Slaanesh, and we will have to leave this realm, or just kind of have to cycle in the lords that are attacking it. Well, Veil of Creatures is a animal camp for more infections, and Fungi of Defilement also for more infections. And with 600, we'll send an army on ahead of us. Construction time, growth, and construction cost increase the spread and the duration. Oh, I see we have to increase it by quite a bit because we're not in our realm. That'll be okay. Summon them in. Increase the spread by a couple. And then you go forward. Through to the Causeway of Secrets. 3 armies all in one spot is nice. It gives us an opportunity to spread the plague to several. Enjoy, Jaeger. Enjoy. It'll take them a couple turns to actually reach us, too. Slaanesh must have all kinds of mobility bonuses in SFO. Or, that's just part of what you have to deal with. Now we've made our first gains into Slaanesh's grounds. We need all of you here to go home. This army is concerning. And they might actually be able to take out the Great Tree if they attack. Remove both of these Nurglings and have the Plague Ridden go join Oogie Boogie. Venom Spite. I don't think they'll turn around and attack us, but if they do, it would be a problem. Go this way. You see how we still have Jaw Thirster here. Can we give him the plague yet? Yeah, we can. Hey, go ahead and attrition, even while you raid. It will be great. We gotta have 10 plagues out there to get to rampant. Now, which once we get out into the realm of men, and just the mortal realm in general, it's not gonna be that big a deal. Good stuff. Alright, well, that's gonna go ahead and pass the turn. I'll do a quick sweep over.
Do not betray your king.
I'm gonna fall back, force them to come at us separately. They may not be able to traverse the bridge, but it definitely looks like they can. And these are very range heavy, especially the Labaris. Alright, turn 55, where I was a little bit slow reactivating Yeel, the recording. And so we basically got attacked by the Pearlescent here. Seems like they were forced into a war with someone. Or by someone, I don't know which Tzeentchian faction, but they made it happen. Fighting Tzeentch so far has been not fun. Which we all expected, that's why we're moving into the Realm of the Changer to deal with it. I've brought the Venom Spittle back to the Great Tree, which successfully repelled an attack from Volmir. He has much larger armies, though, in the Obsidian Council, so we are going to see bigger attacks before too long here. And we are down on cash, so what I think I'm going to do is bring the Oogie Boogie on back to the Wormed Reaches to get a little bit of upkeep production for his army. Down to only 100. And then if we could take some more territory or just get some more cash rolling over here, that'd be awesome. Plague Chosen, I think we need to get rid of Jaw Thirster. He is stealing 800, and also, yeah, I'll be as unreliable as I need to. Even though you've been trespassing for multiple turns, I still get the hit to my reliability, which is a bummer. He stays to fight and dies horribly. This time we will take the cash. I cannot believe that didn't fix things more than that. Alright, well, Jaw Thirster, you've gotta go. Thankfully he can't do much, so I'll switch to Channeling Stance and then just trundle on back. He's now trapped. in between a bunch of pretty terrible spots. Income by 125. What is doubling it? Much more of a slow trickle here with Nurgle. Let's go ahead and grab the Decomposing Swamp. It makes more. And then a Decomposing Swamp here as well. If this Khorne faction decides to declare war on us, we are going to be fine, but it'll be slightly annoying. They're more likely to sit around and raid than anything else. Oh, man. So it's... Brought up my southern for a moment. It's a concentric ring like this? How is this map gonna work? I guess the good news is we start at the lowest ring and just conquer our way up. Yeah, it's a hefty amount of attrition, so we are just going to stay in camp and waddle our way on over. We'll just pick up the Noxbringer whenever we can and replace one of our normal cohorts then with a brand new... Or I guess the Plague Ridden that comes back from the dead. Kevin is currently wounded. And still it's negative 152. It's going to be a concerning next turn. Can I remove any of your really expensive units? Yeah, the Warfront of Nurgle, very pricey, and we don't need it right now. I'm thinking we also try to send another plague ahead of Epidemius. That's the wrong realm. There we are. We currently have upkeep production. That one needs to remain for as many turns as possible. Spread and duration here are not very high. So if anything, we'll just pick up attrition, healing cap reduction, and a bit of cooldown increase to spells. And we'll zoom on past. Yeah, we do already have one plague down here on Jaeger. Thankfully, all of these armies are just dogs, so it shouldn't be that big a deal. Dripping orifices. Oh, Nakari's here in the realm of Slaanesh. Well, let's go ahead and give plague to the Lake of Luxury. And then we'll just see how the Prince's Realm actually works. This is funky. Turn 56 is upon us. We've got a plague at Nalheim, the Eternal Swamps, and these plagues are now cycling nicely. Enjoy your corruption. Not taking that much damage from being in the realm of Slaanesh. They might already be corrupted. Ooh, they've got the big sword. And the big sword is concerning. Maybe don't drop it off here. I'd like to see more of the realm. Oh, hello. So many friends in one spot. Here, you and Tyro enjoy the plague. Low tier loser. That's a plague. We are up to 9 out in the world, so we are so close to getting rampant tally, which I truthfully thought we would never reach. Negativity was unbecoming. I would like them to come after me, but I don't think they're brave enough. So I think Epidemius can just kind of chill here at the Veil of Creatures. These infections per turn are so cool. The amount of infections we are making in this settlement is ridiculous. Yeah, we'll take the additional infections per turn. And did we get besieged down here, or did they just go home? They just went home. Weird how now we're making more money. Not sure exactly what happened, but not gonna complain. We do still have this Khorne faction just kind of running around. I'm not sure what Skaldir is all about, but he is sworn to the gut. Oh, that's the Cherry Limeade boys. Not so here. They're yellow and red. But over in Tzeentch's realm, I was easily deceived. I mean, I don't really see a reason to move anyone onward. The Demon Spew cost 400, that's too much. And these mortals cost... Why are the mortals so expensive? I'm sorry, the mortals cost almost more... Actually, they did cost more than the Exalted Plague Bearers. Hang on now. Almost. And they're just great axe lads. Absolutely not. Oppressively costed for no reason. You could also go give a plague to the rats. They're probably not going to be happy about it, but there's a lot of them. Nurgle corruption. Movement reduction, and let's say we slow your recruitment because you are Skaven and you kind of need to chill. Mouths shall now leak. Let's go.
Undiseased will come many.
Yeah, we'll go past the Dragonfang Mountain because I'm sure that's not the best place to drop it. Sea Dragon's Teeth should spread to several. If we get all the way up here to Grundadrock, I think we get a bonus, so, Jaeger.
Cultist.
Go drop the plague here.
Will bring ruin.
When there's a plague, we get 300. Yeah, that's the way. Defend the Great Tree. How long till Kevin's back? One more turn. Glorious.
Worship the earth.
Well, Marcus, you are going to kind of just sit here and wait.
How about you?
I'm glad they have a plague. I'm just not sure where it came from. Wasn't me this time.
Before the despair, Lord.
And I think because we do need to go after the Blue Roses, let's go find their capital, drop a cult in, and then we can teleport Epidemius there should we need to. And just ignore our gains in Slaanesha's realm. We have some pretty good maneuverability. All these demons are way better costed. We need to send a plague down this way that is going to cause attrition too.
My servant fails me.
Income from buildings is nice, but they don't pay any upkeep at all, so they have all of the cash. Speaking of the Tomb Kings. Oh, we could go drop a plague off in Astalia. Hang on now. I think we will.
Father's here.
Go something goofy like speed, ammo, and less winds. Increase the spread, and summon.
With pestilence.
We gotta pay for all of you, but you're gonna go over here to the long way round. Araby or... we're going to Astalia. We can go to Araby too, but let's let some of our symptoms recharge, that we can use them for battles. Peter, let me know that we can finish installing our sync icons. Thank you, I don't care about that in the slightest. The Gibbeting Decay. Oh, they don't want to be friends.
Your heart to the
Fools. You will have no choice. That's what the Grey Plague is for. Well, definitely a little bit of an embarrassing intern there. Plague Chosen didn't go anywhere, and I didn't see this siege. Which wasn't a siege we needed to even deal with in the first place. Get it? How are you still alive? Jawthirster, be gone. Yes, you have a plague, but I can't have you continuously starting sieges. You can just go away now. Thank you. That's that faction done and dusted. Unless there's somewhere else. Now the Brazen Throne's gone. And then I think we set this army up to prepare to invade the Realm of Khorne. You get over here in the Abyssal Sump. We have the Nurgle's Visitation. See, here's an idea. We take Epidemius. We have him waddle right into, excuse me, this territory. We Nurgle's Visitation. Yeah. And then everyone gets a plague. So we're all replenished. Let's just do some raiding. Steal 1,200. Nice, everyone gets a plague. It says 8, but I feel like that's extremely false. There's 2 here, and the settlements, that's 3. Maybe everyone here has no longer got a plague. Which would be a bummer. Walker Pack Master. Brave soul. Alexis, let's get going towards Istalia. Set sail. And then, depending on what other kind of plague we can start here, that's income and growth. Let's keep that in our territory, so high chance to spread and infect. Beautiful. Makes us small money up to 3,600. It'll wear off over time, but it's a fantastic plague in the meantime. You're just gonna chill here, Venom Spittle. No reason to be foolish. The Great Trees Defenders are really only good because of the walls and the towers. Plague Bears are great, but they're nothing special. 100 more gold. The additional control is nice because it gets us up to 15% more income from all buildings, which, yes, please. Kevin, let's go find the Realm of Slaanesh and send yourself through. It's going to be at least a 4 or 5 turn journey, which is not amazing, but we'll make it work. You shouldn't have got wounded in the first place. Hit points and armor for the entire army. And then from here, we're just gonna stare at the different enemies we have and dare them to make a move. Do we have any of the soul grinders yet? No, not yet. It cost 570. It's so expensive. Marcus. This action cannot currently be performed. Why?
He asks it.
You don't need... Oh, obviously, because he's exhausted. 3 turns. The Pearlescent strike again! And we haven't had ourselves a proper siege battle at all. At least not when we're the defenders, so let's control this large army and see what Tzeentch can do to crack the defenses of the tree. Alright, so they're attacking in 3 different sectors. And our towers are all the way up to the 100 damage, so it's not doing an insane number. Do they have any flyers? The cockatrice. Let's see how well the Rotflies do against the cockatrice. We have the 1 Exalted Plague Bearer. There are no casters over here, so we probably want to throw them on this side. But also, what kind of caster are you, buddy? Metal. Metal is not going to be a lot of fun to deal with. Let's throw Nurglings here. And then Nurglings here. The idea is the enemy will worry about attacking them first and get shot to pieces by towers. So let's get Plague Bearers. And spread them out as much as you can, but let's get all the ones we know we have. Put them... Oh, there's so many Plague Bearers. Throw them here. 1 Exalted, the 2 Toads. Which I think I'm going to use the Toads on this side. We'll have them... Oh, they're Vanguard deployable as well. But I think we won't. We'll leave them at these 2 gatehouses. Or even just this one, and they'll single file out. Alright, so the expendable Plague Bearers. Here, and here to get the towers up and running. That should be enough to deal with this entire unit attacking on this side. I don't think we want to put the Exaltants in this sector as well, just because they're going to be too slow to reinforce. Every tower we have needs to be active. The Plague Ridden of Death, happy to have you over where the enemy caster is. We'll double up on that and then move them to help out with the cockatrice. Elites spread out. Exalted's here. Metal spells make me not want to use them. Exalted's here instead. Alright, you're in decent positions. We only have 1,000 supplies too, which is not my favorite. But every tower active. We'll split the remaining in half, since the reinforcements are here. You up on the walls. And we can have the backups ready to waddle on in. Metal spells are obnoxious, but we will deal. Alright then, everyone needs to be in guard mode. Except for the toads and the raw flies, and then we'll have you guys, not the first group, normal plague bearers with the exalteds, and all the fast movers outside. Keep the raw flies back. They're going to be in charge of dropping in when the cockatrice does make the fatal mistake of dropping. Oh, he doesn't have any spells. What kind of deathcaster are you? I'm here to punch people in the face. That metal spell was literally instant. Well done, buddy. Alright, Cockatrice flying right on in. Our towers are barely getting through a barrier so far. Charge them. He'd be in range of a Spirit Leech. Get him with the Overcast. Fire hitting the walls. Alright, one of the cockatrices has landed. Let's go ahead and instead deal with the pink horrors in the back line. And then kill this cockatrice. Plague Bears can hold the wall for a moment. I believe in them. As he landed, Gorvum, what is your plan, sir? Plague bullets, do your thing. Combination of Nurglings and Toads easily. Oh, we got a Magma Storm too. We saved that for their spawn in. And here they come. Hopefully we position it properly. Oh, I took its sweet time. Getting some of the spawn. It could be much better, though. Back up with our team. Locus of Fecundity for some healing. And then drop a spirit. Oh, you're staying away from us now, are ya? I think they went for a trap. This way, Toads, this way. Rockfly's easily won, actually. Take the Forsaken off the walls, and let's go drop this other. A little bit annoying, they're outside, but something I did is why they have decided to make that call. Foolish though it is. This is a terrifying combination for you. Not thrilled that we decided to go outside of the gates and attack the spawn, but I don't think we can do anything about it. This way, Toads, this way. Spirit Leech is back. Enjoy. Spawn of the each are getting dragged down in a hurry. Get over here and help. Time amok. Yeah, I thought that was for everyone. I'll just activate here, please. Time Monk says you can't move.
One eye's lost it.
Rockfly's doing a really good job of blasting dudes off the walls, which is what they're always known for being good at. My pink horrors are losing the duel across the board here. We haven't even really had to use many of our reinforcements. Move in, Plague Bears, move in. Where are you hiding, coward? Enjoy another Spirit Leech. Help out with these small, or with the blue horrors on the wall, please. How much health do you have? He's down to 2,000. We get all of the towers blasting this poor unfortunate. Over here. Rotflies keep blasting the Forsaken off the walls. These Rotflies out of combat, they're getting hit by grenades. It's not a bad cast of some metal, well done. We are winning absolutely every fight at the moment, but well done. Trying your best. Spawn of Zinj are through. The Rockflies are dealing with the Forsaken and the Pink Horrors at the same time. Take out these pinks with some support. And that's pretty much the siege there. Just like Auto Resolve expected. Alright, all Rot Bearers. Move over here to the main battle zone. Those Forsaken Golems gonna drag down the Chaos Sorcerer. All big units, go hit these spawn. They can't move. Now we have a couple of blue felled chicken in here. It's like Pretty Patties, but in fried chicken variety. We win, I'll catch you on the campaign map. Not just a close victory, a heroic victory, where only 255 defenders fell. That's pretty dang solid. We'll take the money. Oh no, Sergei died. And Valmir. But we have a Rot Fly on Venom's Petals. We can fly around and be useful. What are you doing? Skullier went for a whole trip across the Plague God's realm and is now taking to the Green Sea. I'd say that's a questionable idea. Chicken Scratch, your pockmarked children pick idly at their own scabs as they await the next battle. After time, they fall into strange and a silent trance. And continue picking until their entire hides hang off them in grisly ribbons. As their ruined flesh knits, it hardens into thick, body-wide calluses. That is armor and melee defense for the entire army. Scratch your skin clean off.
Number of living worms in the host.
Feral Rage is a level of annoying that is hard to quantify. This is just a bunch of hounds, though. Like, we beat them easily. And I think they want us to attack them. Oh, we're up in the rampant, so they're all plague afflicted. Lesser punishment, 8 less leadership. Let's take a look. 53. Yeah, we've got you. Your number is ours. And we'll take the Blight Swarm here to also drop melee defense by 25, and it'll spread to 5 other enemies. Flies drenched in the pustulent gore of rotting intestines Swarm and surround the foe, hampering their blows and halting their attacks by flying in their mouths. Yikes. Less by Blight than for Venom Spittle, and let's take Epidemius and cause some pain. First, we will step back into the Veil of Creatures. Then we will pick up... Oh. Well, then we'll pick up some Death's Head Plague Drones. And call them... Oh no, what do we call these? The Fetulent Flyers? How you spell flyers, wizard? Alright, they don't have full health, but... We'll find out if that's even a word. Get him! Scarbrass has a great big blade. He has to do some damage in order to get that, though. Then we've got the Swig of Fury. It's all the rage these days. More attack, less defense, less vigor, rampage, and they take damage. Hopefully that's... Oh, it says enemies. Yeah, it's for us. Well, they've got lots of abilities to rampage us, but they really don't have that many units. Looking for the Summon from Beyond, which they don't have. Let's teach these fools a lesson. And after doing a quick search, no, it's not a word, so it's one we've created. A combination of Petulant and, Festering. Okay, so they're up here. That's not that big a deal. And we do still have the Storm of Magic going on, which is great. I'm thinking the plan is as follows. Take the Grenade Legions. Deploy them as such. Yeah, both choke points will be blocked by Unholy Hand Grenades, and then we can have a couple of cohorts in the column formation. Ready to stop anyone coming from there. There will be no flanking. We can't be flanked anyway, but I prefer not to be hit in the flanks, so we'll put that unit here. Plague Bearers, fall back. The same thing here. And one more in position, kind of in this point. We'll just push those guys both forward a little bit. And the Death Side Grenades back, since we can be rampaged. I'd prefer they stay back. Otherwise, they'll dive into combat and just get killed. Things we would prefer to avoid. Reserves, and then the Box Riders. Let's do it. This team can advance a little bit. This team can advance a little bit. Even if you want to try to flank us, it's just not gonna go well. So we've got two different stages of Rampage. One's at 75% hit points and the other at 25%. And they appear very keen to wait on their reinforcements. If the drones were a bit faster. Speed things up and see if we can't pick off a few of the outliers here. Flushhounds are rather large targets. Just in case they've got the rampage, fall back. Move the lines ever so slightly. As long as we've got them fighting in a choke point, we have a huge advantage. Grenades away. You can try your best to dodge, buddy, but I don't think it's gonna go that well for you. He lands. And gets covered in hand grenades. Now with the epidemic outburst, you're going nowhere, and we're just gonna fall back. We have other enemies on the way in. Unholy hand grenades, do your thing. Cohorts wander in. Coat the line in death. And there goes the first of their lords. We'll Blight Boil right in this position. The second one is already almost gone too. Unholy hand grenades are insane. Go help out with the Lord. You just charge down these hounds who've made the final mistake. Waddle on over, find a flank, crush them. Chase the Blood Reaper. Actually, let's go after these Chaos Warriors here. Alright, Epidemius, you're not in a great spot. Go ahead and slow down this idiot. Gonna help Epidemius by killing these Forsaken. Oh, look at you. Cheeky. Switch sides, boys, switch sides. Take down these spawn of corn. All the hounds have been mauled by toads. Heal up Epidemius. And just beast power your way through the bloodletters into the second tier there. Warriors are almost gone already. And now you stand alone against Epidemius. What good is your bravery now? One final chop. And turns his back on him. That is a glorious victory for Nurgle. We have to deal with this secondary army a little bit here, but it's not that big a deal. Take out the bloodletters. Drop in. I will add to the tally myself. You're going to need far more demons of corn if you want to beat us. And we take down Scarbrand's more handsome, less exiled cousin, Scarbrass. I think we go for the replenishment here. We'll leave with more drones than we came in with. And then we go back into encamp stance, unless we're replenishing all the time. And let these two idiots run. Darius. Got ourselves an etymologist. And then, yeah, we'll just drop into an encamp stance and make them make a choice. You will just wither away before us. It's a shame to be you, isn't it? Cog and Spite Taker and Tyro, those are Exalted Demon. That's what we get to see what those stats look like. Oh good, they're Plague Afflicted too. Causes damage to self, it's what you deserve. 53-56 is scary, but I don't think it's that impressive. We're at 50-65, good luck. Now we are going to have a rebellion here, even if I... Well, it does work. We're still down by 10. So we're getting the rebellion in 2 turns regardless. Is the garrison rebuilt? Yes, yes, but it's Nurglings. Think about it. We might grab another lord there. Filthy Kevin is on his way through. Definitely grab the Vile Synthesis here. Synthesis, synthesis. It's all the same. Yeah, Skulldeer's on his way, and then we have Venom Spittle holding the line. They can just keep throwing armies through the portal. But I think we just keep farming them then. Next point into Soul Blight. Oogie Boogie picks up Ransom Visitations to take out Tomb Kings in a hurry, and I'd say we're set on that side.
Father's here.
Inflamed Brain is still lasting for how long? 5 more turns. It is fantastic.
Lord of Stench.
That means we'll send another Plague on in. Let's go. I do like the cycle time for buildings, but we can make it so everyone else's buildings build more slowly. Spread up to 57%, and we'll drop the cultist in at the Wormed Reaches. Yeah.
From one diseased
And then you are going to go to Araby.
Loudest of the plague god.
Bay of Storms is where we should attack from.
Leader of the decay cult.
Skull Harvest. Yimroch. There's the Bay of Storms. Let's go establish a cult. Marcus, you do the same here at the True Liar's Monolith in 2 turns. Alright, turn 59. Grundadrox has been gifted a new plague. I think their eyes are going to be weeping now, which is fantastic for them. Like an infected udder, this tumor squirts out Nurgling after Nurgling into the Yikes. You gotta milk the tumors to get your Nurglings. It is a horrible time for everyone involved. I'm thinking we're just going to allow this Cornate faction to wither away to nothing. They've got 2 more turns. None of the other armies should be immune simply because their previous leaders are dead. Still got a plague moving around up here. I think if anything, we just give one to Epidemius himself. So we say plagues. Epidemius needs upkeep reduction, Vanguard deployment for all units, and then, yeah, let's say this would be better, but we'll grab the flaccid mouth. I don't need a spread increase, let's increase the duration to maximum, and then infect. Nice. Vanguard deployment and less upkeep is incredible. 180 on Exalteds. Yeah, Rebellion is about to happen at the Vale of Creatures as well, so let's fall back. That way, even if for some weird reason we lose it, I can just walk back in and take it the next turn. Alright, back to our realm. Kevin, we need your help. Through the portal with you. No one else has completed their journey to Astalia, sadly. Venom Spittle, I think we are going to eventually just replace your cohorts with the proper Unholy Hand Grenade Legions. Plague Belum are fantastic. And yeah, you head on up to Araby. Time for the Arabians to pick up some gifts of Nurgle as well.
Nurgle's beloved.
And from here, I think this is a pretty good spot for us to end today's episode. I don't like that Khorne is just sitting here and building up in our area, though. They're at war with the Swords of Change, and they're losing, so they are very likely just to turn and attack me. But we will see. Thanks all for stopping on by. In the next episode, the plan is to conquer further into Slaaneash's realm, or just keep our current foothold, and we'll take this cultist. As soon as he reaches the Bay of Storms, we'll have the Hilton that allows us to teleport. May just want to go right after his capital. Like I said last time, yeah, we're going to switch targets a little bit. We're going to teleport directly into the Haunted Grove and start massacring undead from there. And then I would like to attack the Tomb Kings as well, but I don't know what kind of army they have, so we'll need to get in and do some scouting. Thanks for stopping by. If you enjoyed, please do remember to leave a like for the like god and a sub for the sub zone. I'll see you fine folk in the next one.